Hi, Coach. Welcome to HSBM Media Days. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Can you introduce yourself and who you have here today?
I'm Coach Trevor Chang Leung. To my right is Noah Urbania. I got Caleb Thomas to my left, Ben Coffey, and Lucas D. Cordova, all seniors.
Great. Well, great to see all of you. So, Coach, you're returning 15 players with only 3 new additions. When you have a veteran team like this, you always have done a great job of growing and improving from one season to the next. So how's this group's development gone heading into the season?
It's gone well. That's how high school works. You go through the cycle where you get that group of seniors, and then they go away, and then you got all the young guys that come up. And this group is that group again, where the cycle has a lot of experience and a lot of guys that can make some noise this year, hopefully.
And last year was not such a great year, but should we expect more successes for the guys from this season?
Yeah, it's you always hope that the experience lives up to the challenge, and that's what makes you be competitive for that year. Last year was a little rough. A few guys fell short of expectations that we wanted, and it caused for a tough season. But hopefully, this group learned from that season, and we don't go through that again.
Coach Chang Leung, team building stands at the cornerstone of a successful baseball team. Every team player, coaches alike, depend on team chemistry and the effects it has on a successful season. Can you say a few words about the makeup and the chemistry of this year's Paladins?
Yeah, I always preach to our groups every year. I'm kind of old school where, whether you're playing or not, that you want the group to be cohesive. And this group, comparable to some of the groups we've had that stood out, is very, very together and, wants to do this together. Not so much selfishness. It's a day and age where it's tough to not find selfishness. But this group, to me, I think we have a good group that has that cohesiveness.
There are probably as many coaching styles as there are coaches. Taking into account this year's Paladins team, experience, power, base running defense, what sort of philosophy what kind of approach would you use on the field this year?
Yeah, I told the guys, I'm not putting them down here. I don't know that we're going to hit a ton of home runs, so we got to scrap, but I think we have the pitching that'll keep us in every game, and the defense is the big thing that has to step up. Typical baseball, pitching and defense will win you games. And then the offense, we push enough runs across, we want to hold that lead.
And for the players' perspective, we have 4 seniors here. You have 8 on the roster. Talk about the leadership and experience that you're bringing to your whole team, as well as the younger players. Who wants to start?
I'll go. We lift each other up a lot. We hang out and practice after practice a lot. We have a good relationship, and we have a good bond. So confident.
Who wants to? How are you guys motivating the younger players on your team?
Mostly keeping them in check. Like sometimes they have a tendency to slack off, but our job as seniors and as the leaders of the team, we have to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing and not goofing off. And
yeah, we help the younger kids. We guide them towards the way we want the team to operate, and just to help them out and help them become better high school baseball players, and just lift them up with us. When we're doing something, we're working on something, and you see a younger sophomore, freshman, they don't really know how to do it yet. Just stepping out and taking the time to help them, because we're all seniors now, so we've kind of been through the motions. So now it's our turn to help the younger kids, help them get through their emotions too.
I feel like we've always been in their spot before. We've all been freshmen, so I feel like we just gotta be there for them, help them learn from their mistakes, just guide them through the way.
So, Coach, big new district you're in now. Let's talk about the challenges of playing through a district tournament this large when it takes several games to win it all.
Yeah, that's some district. We've I think, I don't know how many years straight, but I think we finished in the top 2 or second. But yeah, this district is going to be tough, and the challenge is in front. of what that district tournament's going to be like. A lot of good teams, a lot of good coaches, and good programs. So, it's going to be interesting.
And the team starts with a tough one right out of the gate on the road for St. Thomas, home opener. Tell us about that and the rest of the teams that you're facing this year.
Yeah, if we're ever going to catch those guys, I think game one is the is the time to maybe catch them sleeping, hopefully. But yeah, we've never over the years had an easy schedule. We're just not that program, and this year is no different. But coming out against St. Thomas right off the bat is it's going to be obviously jump right into the ocean there.
Are there any new teams you're facing this year on the schedule?
No. Everyone we've been facing is pretty consistent with what we're facing this year.
And players, can you just tell us a little bit about what it's like being a Paladin baseball player? Combining your grades, academics. Baseball is a long season, it's a long, hard grind. How do you combine all that with your college aspirations, etc.?
Well, it can be tough at times because we have our schoolwork and we also have to go to practice after. But I think the biggest thing is staying consistent. As long as we do what we need to do and get things done, it can be fun. Being with our teammates, going after practice to go hit extra, go to get some ground balls. I enjoy it. It's fun to be a student athlete.
Being a student athlete, to help you stay consistent with your school, you just think about all the guys you get to hang out with after and the practice, and I'm excited to wear this uniform every single day. So I go out there and I'm like, when I'm doing my work, I'm like, man, I gotta do good with this so I can go out there and be with these guys. I gotta work for these guys, so I put everything I got for them.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
being a student athlete, it's just you gotta, once you focus on your grades, and then you get to have fun. You get to play baseball. So you take care of the grades, and then that's when you wear your uniform. If you don't have the grades, you don't get a uniform, and it's fun to represent South Plantation. So I just keep the grades up, and then once you do, you get to go out there and you get to practice for hours, and it's getting better.
I mean, it's hard to balance everything in life also, but it's fun. Like, I wouldn't rather do anything else, but.
Awesome. So, Coach, you bring your team out here to HSBM Media Days a lot, and we thank you for your support. Why is it important to participate with your team?
Anything to get these guys exposure is most important to me. Especially in the age we live in with social media and everything. I just feel all these little things help, along the way. There's never a such thing as getting too much exposure. And if these guys can get any to help them get into college or whatever they need to do, or, look popular amongst their friends, so be it.
And what did you guys think about today so far?
Pretty exciting.
Good, yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
experience.
Different from last year.
What did you guys do? Did you do any activities outside?
60-yard,
60-yard.
exit velocity.
You did the what?
Exit velocity.
How was
See,
that?
That's fun. It's
Yeah.
exciting. Rooting for each other,
Yeah.
competing.
See who's fast and who needs to work on it?
Yeah.
Always. So, Coach, take us out. What can we expect from your team this season?
I like I said, I think I have a great group of kids. We got some depth and a lot of answers to different holes that we had over the past couple of years. So I'm just hoping for the best and rising to the challenge of this new tough district we're in. And I think we can be successful. Everything needs to fall in place. So it's always an exciting time of year.
Definitely. Well, we wish you the best of luck. Have a great season, and we'll see you on the field soon.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.